Hey guys, today we're discussing the index laws. Okay, so we have a few index laws that we need to remember, and we have a few questions there to apply them. So the first one is two numbers multiplied. If they have the same base, which is a right here, you will add the exponents. If two numbers are dividing each other and they have the same base, again, you would minus the exponents from one another. If you have a number inside of an exponent, and then you have all that to another exponent, you can multiply the two exponents. Next rule, if you have a number to the negative exponent, what you do is you take that number and you put it over 1. You put it under 1. The next rule, if you have any number to the power of a fraction, the denominator of the fraction becomes the nth root, and the numerator becomes that new exponent. Next up, anything to the power of 1 is just that same number, and anything to the power of 0 is 1. Finally, if you have anything inside a bracket like that, and you have all that raised to an exponent, what you do is you distribute that through each term. Alright, so question 1. So what we have here is we have index law 3. So we'll distribute that off to these exponents. So we'll have 5 squared y to the power of 3 times 2 times y squared. So I'll have 25 y to the 6 times y to the 2. So then I'll be using my first index law to get 25 y to the 6 plus 2, which is 25 y to the 8. Cool. Moving on to the next one. With this one here, I like to think of it as I have 3 a's on top and they're all multiplying, and I have 2 b's on top. For the bottom, I have 5 a's and I have 1 b. So what I can do is I can then cancel out respectively, like so. So I'm actually applying that index law right there, but this is a more practical way of doing it. So what do I have left on the top? Just the 1b. What do I have left on the bottom? 2 a's. So that simplifies to b over a squared. That's how I like to think about it when I see something like that. Alright, for the next one we have x to the negative 2. Now if you have something to the negative, what we do is we take it to the other side of the fraction. And that's sort of implicitly implied in index law number 4. So this x squared would come to the bottom and this negative 2 would become a positive. Same with this, 2 to the negative 1 would come to the top and that negative would become a positive. Alright, so this is what I'll have. I'll have y to the 1/3 times 2 to the 1 over x squared. So if I then apply my 5th index law to that, I'll have cubic root of y times 2 over x squared, and that's my answer. For this one here, I have 90 to the power of 0 times x to the negative 1. So we know that 90, or anything to the power of 0, is just 1. So this will be 1x to the negative 1. But now we can apply our 4th index law and get 1 over x to the 1, which is just 1 over x. Cheers, guys.